Hey guys, what's up? So I'm doing things a little bit differently. Usually I go from outside to inside, but today I'm gonna do the inside to the outside. Why? Because you are beautiful inside and out. Nah, I'm just kidding. Like, there's a guy blowing leaves over there, so if I do it outside now, it's gonna be hella noisy. So let's start with the inside. So I'm currently in the Volvo S60 T8 twin engine R design. So R design meaning that it has certain little tips here and there with the R design language. I'm just gonna show you around and let you know which are the things that are associated with the R design. So let's go. Alright, so starting with the steering wheel. This is an R design steering wheel whereby it's a 3-spoke. Now because it's an R design, I was hoping that this would be a flat bottom steering wheel, but it's not. Having said that, this steering wheel actually feels very nice to hold. I mean, it's the circumference of this steering wheel isn't that big, so it's very nice for lady drivers specifically. The girth doesn't feel too big and too difficult to hold. Very easy, very nice touch, and I love the hole here because you can just chill and drive while you're on the highway, you're just cruising. This is a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster right here, and I actually miss the ones in the previous models or in other models whereby when you change your drive mode, it actually changes the color here. So for example, now if I go into power sporty drive, all it changes is this side, but I remember in other Volvos it actually changed to red, so I actually missed that quite a bit. For this one, it just changes the tachometer there. So I'm just going to go back into, let's say, individual or hybrid. Yeah, and it just changes there. But this is, I think, a very clean, very Scandinavian design. I like the fonts that they use. I think everything is very clean, very easy on the eyes. And when I drive, I like the digital map that is showed to the driver because I think that's a very good integration and to show you just where you are. Alright, moving to the design, the interior design of the whole thing. Now this is very similar. It's the familiarity that we all know, and some people love it, some people hate it. I personally, I don't really dig it. Like, I love that it has similarities, don't get me wrong. What is that? What is that? Gotta get that clean though. Okay, so I love the familiarity, the certain features that they have in common. For example, from the S90 to the S60 to the XC90 to the XC40. For example, the lights of the XC series. So that's XC90, XC60 and XC40. From the back you can tell the difference straight away, and that is what I like about cars that are from the same brand, for example, under the same family, but they have their own unique design and quirks to it. So for this one, and whenever I go into a Volvo, I see, honestly, sometimes I'll be like, oh, it's the exact same thing, even though there are certain little bitty things that are different. For example, you see the aircon vents. Now the ones on the XC90 are horizontal, whereas this one is vertical. Yeah, small stuff like that, which sometimes if you are not teliti enough, if you're not sensitive enough, you don't really realize kind of things. So sometimes I come inside here and I'm like, yeah, there's that familiarity, but honestly, sometimes it gets a little bit bland. I know some people love it, don't get me wrong, this is completely personal preference, so kudos if you're those people and if you like it, because to me, yeah, I would prefer a little bit, a bit more variation than the current dash that is being showed to me right now. However, if I just comment purely on the design right here, I would say it's very nice. It's very simple, very minimalistic. It really reminds me of the new Mazda design language as well, whereby there's not many things going on. A lot of things are in here where you can set. Look at this. Everything is here. Your settings is there. So everything is in this 9-inch infotainment system right here. You always have this in all your Volvos as well. It's just one line of buttons. So you have your volume button here. Again, I like the rotary and this is especially for the media, and I'm guessing this is an SD card reader, and this is a blank button. What the XC90 had for this button is when you push it here, your glove compartment actually opens, whereas this one, it's a pull form. Yeah, and your emergency light. I actually love that the emergency hazard light is here. It's so much easier to reach when I am driving from my hand here to here, and it's very obvious that it's there because there's nothing else that stands out as much as the hazard light, which I appreciate, because sometimes when I overtake lanes, I like to say thank you, and a way of saying thank you is pressing the hazard light, and sometimes I'm like, where is it? By the time I'm pressing it, the car behind is going like, what the fuck was wrong with you? So yeah. Alright, moving to the center. The center has 2 cup holders, and if you slide it, yeah, no, it can. Ooh, cannot. Okay, ta-da! It closes, and then there's like this piano black thing going on here, but it leaves a lot of fingerprints, I must say. It doesn't click though, but it stays in place. Now, this is the gear knob. For the gear knob, you notice is reverse, neutral, and drive. So from reverse, if I want to go all the way to drive, I have to click it in twice instead of one smooth action where it clicks twice. I would prefer a smooth one go. Just one swift and I go all the way to D, but this one I have to click it in twice in order to go to D. Yeah, your start stop is here, and this is your drive mode. So Volvos do drive modes very differently from other cars whereby it rolls. So how do you activate it is you press it in. Your driving modes are here, and you just choose which you want. So your electric parking brake is here, auto hold is here, and your center compartment. Now you see center compartment, you don't really have a lot of space to put anything. It's not a love letter, even though it says love me. Yeah, it's just my note taking, and I'm guessing this is for me to put the key. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Looks like it's supposed to fit something else. I wonder what though. 2 USB ports right here, 12-volt socket, and again a hole. Yeah, so you don't really have a lot of space to put much inside here. Or maybe smart tag. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah. If you notice, everywhere there's this stitching. Check out that stitching there, and this stitching runs through the entire car all the way onto the floor mats, which I think is a very nice detail. I mean, look at this. And if you have this, I love this, I always talk about this, which is ta-da! It just fits and holds it in place, which I love. I personally love this detail a lot. On your right side here, you have nothing much. You have your button to open your boot and also your fuel cap. Again, your stitching at the side here. I love that they put a compartment right here. This is fabric. I like their mixture of leather and fabric, so it's not entirely leather. However, this is Napa leather. Even here, you can tell the seats, it's Napa charcoal leather. And this is the R design seats. I love the R design seats. I think it's very, very comfortable. There are a little bit of cushion here and there. I love the mixture. I think it's very nice, very, very comfortable. And sometimes, because we're in Malaysia, because it's cushion, it doesn't get as hot as pure leather seats. Know what I'm saying? I just noticed that they have pieces, like bits and pieces of chrome everywhere, but I'm completely fine with the chrome. Some cars I really just irk. I'm like, oh, chrome's so ugly, but this one actually looks pretty good. Alright, enough about the front. Let's head to the back. So somebody did this. I know they can put the rear head seats down from the front. There's like a button for that, but somebody did this. It hurt me. Shri, I'm looking at you. I always break this kind of stuff. Like but so this is better. Your child seat. I'll be back. Alright, and I'm back. I'm at the back right now, and the back is actually pretty spacious. I'm 160 cm, so this is my headroom and my legroom. And this is actually pushed quite far to the back because I was doing the videos for you guys in front just now, showing you the front area. So this actually pushed quite far to the back, and I have quite a lot of space right here and a lot of headroom. It feels very comfortable. It's rather straight if you can see the angle degree of my seat. And for me, this support is good, but I know for people, for example, like Claude and Bobby, this wouldn't be enough. And yeah, it's just shorter seats lah. This center area, oh, just a very small area to put stuff, very shallow. This to put your phone, push. Oh, I have cup holders. There's a little bit of swag to it. It's like slow and then fast. That's pretty nice. Alright, putting up again the stitching here, the detailed stitching right here. Your two isofix mounts on both sides of the seats. Can I access the boot from here? No. Oh, I think I can. I see a button, guys. Let's explore. I like the seats as well. Similar to the front, it is leather, Napa leather, with a mixture of cushion at the side as well. So again, comfortable, not too hot. Where it hugs you, it lets you breathe as well. So it's giving you correct and good amount of space. That's what we want, guys. We don't want someone who's constantly controlling our lives. You get what I'm saying? I'm funny! Now, I feel like there are a lot of components at the back here. For example, there's the top layer, and then there's the middle, and then there's just a lot of lines instead of just one slab. But yeah, there's the top, and then there's the speakers right there, and then there's the door handle, and there's the handrest, and there's this design cushion right here, and this compartment, and another speaker. So I think there's a lot of things going on there, but they blend it in very well with just black and a little bit of accents here and there. So I think it's not bad looking to the eyes, but if you actually stare at it long enough, you're like, there are a lot of design cues going on there. I don't like that they didn't put any USB ports at the back, so disappointed in that. Although yes, there's a 12-volt socket right here, but no USB ports. And one last thing for the back, check it out. Aircon vents are at the side here. And yeah, I think I'm done for my interior. Let's get out. Alright, hey guys, I'm outside of the car now, so I'm just gonna do the usual. So I'm gonna lock it, and then I'm gonna unlock it. Wait, unlock that. Okay, I'm gonna go walk away and just see whether it auto locks if I go far enough. And how do I know? It's because the mirrors will fall. Doesn't seem like it's happening though, so if I don't go into the car long enough, will it auto lock? I'm just gonna, the keys with me, and just gonna talk about the outside a little bit. So because this is the R design, do you see the side mirrors are blacked out? Besides that, the front fog lights area, the enclosures are blacked out as well. You have a bigger intake in the front, also blacked out. So you can see this is the R design language right here. The Volvo grille, Thor hammer headlights. These are all the norms that you get on the normal Volvos. One of the iconic headlights. I love these headlights. I remember when they came out, I fell in love. These Thor hammer headlights. It's just so beautiful. These are daytime running lights, and everything in that enclosure are LED as well. Wow, so it doesn't lock. I'm still here. Hey. Hi hair. That's what happens when you have hair everywhere. Okay, so yeah, it just doesn't lock. Let's just talk about the outside. So these are 19-inch 5 triple spoke rims. And why is it triple spoke? Because you see this two here, there's actually one more right here. Yeah, banyak pattern ni memang. Oh, it finally locked. Like after so long, it finally locked. It took about a good 1 minute before it actually locked. Maybe more than that, maybe like 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes before it locked. I'm guessing you can change the settings, I'm pretty sure. This little detail, this Volvo right here, that's very nice. So this is where you can actually charge. This is a PHEV, so you can charge your battery from here. I better lost my words because, alright, looking at the back, correct, I thought they would scale the tail lights down a bit because it's a smaller car, but it just looks like they took the tail lights from the S90 and put it on the S60. So it's a little bit too much for me. I mean, it's just too big for the back. If it was smaller, then yeah, maybe it would be more acceptable for me. But it just feels like too much going on. Already like a Joker makeup going on there. So yeah, not really to my liking. They have trapezoid dual tailpipes as well. And check it out. The boot opening, See ya? Macam powered. Tapi bukan. Why? Because it does nothing. So what this button does is it just says like, okay, I want to lock you when I close you. So I just press that button, and when I close, then it just automatically locks. But hey, the boot is huge, guys. So I'm guessing this is the charger, you know. But yeah. Ooh, this is my leg. So my leg isn't straight at all. Oh, it would be straight. But then again, I can fold the rear seats down, and notice this, there are hooks here so you can hang stuff here, and hooks at the side here too. Here and there. And the small stuff you can put there. Not here. Here you don't put anything right here, okay? And hooks here as well. So wow, I appreciate cars that come with these kind of hooks because it makes things so much easier, really. It does. Alright, coming out now, guys. I'm out. Alright, looking into the boot right here. Yeah, so you have tools at the back here. Honestly, I don't know what all of these things are. Wow. Okay. Closing it back if I can. Alright. And it's locked. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the Volvo S60. And that's all. Bye. Guys, check out what I just found out. So haha, this is something that I've never experienced before in other cars. Let me just... Alright, so remember I was having problems with using this, like I keep pressing it and nothing's happening. Well, did you know that the car has to be stationary, number one, and one of the doors has to be open? And of course, everything else has to be up, which is the handrest, the middle handrest has to be up, this has to be down, then only, listen, oh, and it's popped. Then only I can pull it down. This is something new to me because in other cars, if there's a way to put the back seats down, you don't have to go through all this procedure. But I get where Volvo is coming from. It's a safety angle, and we all know Volvos are very safe cars. So the car has to be stationary. One of the back doors has to be open before I can do this. Just want you to be in a safe situation before you put the seats down.